Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm Bree. I am here to help spiritually heal. First, I would like to give a few disclaimers. I am a very peaceful person, but I'm also I'm allergic to negativity and bullshit. So if you come on my page with negativity, you will be blocked. My goal here is to teach spiritually. I'm not here to point out fingers. I'm not here to make you feel like a bad person. I'm not here to criticize you. I'm here to teach you and teach you self-accountability and how to go within and to reach your higher self, to build the connection with the divine, God, the source, the universe, whatever you want to call him if you believe in him. But I'm here to teach you what I've learned so far in my journey, and these are just some things that will help you along the way. First, the disclaimers. If you are opposed to homosexuality, this is your exit. If you do not believe in God, but you would like to, or it's something that you're interested in, you're fine being here. But I will not tolerate you bashing my spiritual journey. If that is your purpose here, remove yourself. If you're looking at me right now and thinking about my hair or my hands or anything physical on me, this is probably a good time for you to exit as well, just because that makes me feel that your mindset is not really open to receiving what I'm talking about. You're more so focused on what I'm looking like, and that's part of the problem. I will let you know also that I am very blunt. I am not going to filter myself to make you all feel comfortable. To be honest, healing requires honesty, and I am no longer going to filter myself for other people. That's causing me to feel inauthentic, and that's not what my journey is about. So, with that being said, if at any time you feel uncomfortable or you feel attacked, I do apologize, but I don't. You should probably remove yourself at any moment if you feel that I am attacking you or coming for you. But I'm not going to argue with you. Please do not leave negative comments on my channel. Like I said, you will be blocked. So, with that being said, let's move on to our first topic. This morning I was speaking to my wife about comparison and how society teaches us to want what we don't have. Yes, it is good to be ambitious in the way that you are striving for better, striving for excellence. But the definition of success is very vague. It's a very wide and gray area type of topic. But I've learned that I have to stop comparing myself to others, even as in celebrities or what I thought was success. Success could be whatever you make it. On my journey, just being comfortable in who I am and striving to be a better person every day is success for me. Like, none of this earthly stuff, like having a big old house or having this fancy car or having this picture perfect marriage or whatever, none of that really matters. What matters is what's within. A good example would be my current place of residence. On the outside, it looks like trash. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it looks straight up like the worst place you could possibly, I don't know. It's just not good. So, but on the inside, my apartment's pretty dope. It's definitely a step up from where I've been, and I am very grateful for where I am. And that's a lot of the things too that a lot of people struggle with that I've noticed, and also myself. Um, we don't live in the moment. We don't take a second and say, wow, I got everything that I prayed for already. Like, everything that I have right now is exactly what I wanted. When we get what we want, we're so focused on trying to get what we see other people getting that we don't recognize the blessing that is the present. It's also very important to think about your future for sure, but don't put every moment, every focus, every second of your day into what you want later. Like, manifesting is a beautiful thing for sure. I've manifested everything that I have. Literally everything that I have was manifested. But I don't take the time, or I didn't take the time, to sit in that fact. Damn, I got everything that I manifested. I'm so busy worrying about how I could get more. I'm so spoiled by the universe or God or the source or whatever you want to call him. I'm so spoiled in that him giving me everything that I asked for, that I expect that at all times, and not even taking the moment to say thank you. Thank you, God. Like, thank you, source. Thank you, whatever you call him. Like, that's so important. One thing that I've heard from my sources, and also a person that I look up to a lot on YouTube, her name is Nina, but she goes by the Virgo Garden. I listen to her videos pretty much every time she posts them. And she has encouraged me to grow in ways that nobody really will understand but me. But one of the best things that she taught me was be authentically you. Here are the sirens. Be authentically you. And I had such a hard time doing that. So what God would do was send me situations and people who pointed out the bad things or the things that I needed to work on in myself, also known as twin flames or karmics. Karmic relationships, basically, in a nutshell, they're people that come into your life or situations that are almost repetitive. They mirror you in a way, like they have qualities and traits that you connect to, but in this relationship, it's things that are not good for you, things that about yourself that you're not seeing. A lot of the times, the stuff that we hate the most about other people are things that we need to work on. Not saying that if you hate a thief, then you are a thief, or if you hate a murderer, then you are a murderer. No, that's just moral. But how can I put this? You can't say, or you shouldn't say, that person just jaywalked across the street. Oh, I can't stand, I hate when people jaywalk across the street. And then it comes a time when you have to cross the street and you jaywalk. Just a little bit hypocritical. Like, sometimes it takes that. You have to go inside and really look at it and be like, well, I did do that. Like, we shouldn't, or I shouldn't, unless you feel this applies to you as well. You shouldn't blame other people for your reality. Take accountability for your role in your life. I can't say this person hurt me and not take a minute and look back at at the situation and go, well, this person also did grow up this way. Well, this person also had this happen to them. This person was also going through this. And I did do this. I could see how that would cause this to happen. Like, be real with yourself. It takes a minute, and it is very difficult if you have pride like I do, but it's worth it, because in the end, you're being honest with yourself, and it is the most freeing thing to be honest with yourself. I don't know how else to put that, like, but anyway, I want to see if I put anything about self-accountability in here. I did. Okay. So my notes from January of this year saying self-accountability, which, funny, I was just talking about that, but I allowed people to take advantage of my kindness. Therefore, I am responsible for my trust issues, acknowledging my own behaviors and noting that I attracted karmic energies. Wow, that's what I just said. And I didn't even open this book, but that's the whole point. Like, go within. Check yourself. That's another thing, matching energy. I don't understand that. I used to do that. Meet you where you met me. If you were being all whatever and tripping out and fucking yelling or whatever, fucking you having a bad day, so you want to take it out on everybody else. If that was your energy, then I would meet you where you was. Like, I'm like, what's up? What you gonna do? Like, but I learned, react for what? Why match energy? And that ain't gonna do nothing but make you have a bad day, or make you feel some type of way and put you all out of character, get you all upset. Remain where you are. Maintain your energy. But also, distribute it evenly. That's another problem. I said, I allow people to take advantage of my kindness. Yes, very true, because I'm a very patient person and I will put up with a lot of bullshit, or I used to. I don't do that anymore, so don't think, no. But I did allow people to take advantage of me and to use my kindness for their gain. And then I want to get upset because that's what they did. When I let them do that, and then I suddenly decided, hey, why are you doing this? Because you let me do it? You know what I mean? Like, you can't get upset for people being exactly who they are when they told us who they were in the beginning. God will tell you a million fucking times that a person is trash. Like, he will literally give you sign after sign after sign that this person is not good for you. You have to open your eyes and see behind the image, behind what you want to see, behind the potential, behind all that shit. Look at where you are. Look at what's right in front of you, literally. Have you ever went back in a situation, like, literally thought about something and go, damn, they were telling me who they were the whole time? Try to get to the point where you see it beforehand, before it gets crazy as hell and everything fucking blows up. Try to be more open to what's literally right in front of you. Like, pay attention. And then also take responsibility for what you do. Stop worrying about what somebody else did. He hurt me. Oh, she hurt me. Like, I understand situations, and I know everybody has a story, and I know everybody has gone through everything, and I know hurt people. And I also know that there's a reason for everything. Like, I'm not justifying any fuck shit that people do. But most of the time, unless it's just some fucking inhumane shit, if you look at this person and pay attention and just listen, you'll see why they do the things that they do. You just have to be aware enough and be empathetic enough and compassionate enough to even bother to look. All you're seeing is that this is a bad person. You're seeing the product of years of destruction most of the time. Most of the time it goes back to childhood, which usually it goes back to childhood for all of us. But I had to stop blaming people for my choice in having trust issues. Well, I can't really say it was a choice. Well, yeah, I kind of can. For me, it was kind of a choice. Like, I chose to build the wall. I chose to pull the bricks, lay the cement, and stick that wall high up in the air, and then get mad because I ain't got nobody or don't want to talk to nobody. That makes no sense. How can I be mad that I built the wall when I built the wall? Like, I don't know. Reality checks are crazy as hell, but I'm kind of getting off subject and I'm kind of just talking at this point. But just take accountability for your own actions in your own life and stop worrying about things that don't really matter. Stop comparing yourself to people that you don't really even know. Half the time y'all be looking at all these people with these big old houses and all these perfect families and all that beautiful shit. And I'm not taking away from that because they work for it and I don't know their story. I don't know how they got what they have. And I'm not hating on that either. However, I'm not gonna use that as goals. Like, I'm not gonna say, well, that's the life I wanna have. Like, you can strive to have material possessions if you want. If you want a big house, if your heart wants to have a big house, then that's your destiny, that's what you want. But I'm not gonna take somebody else's life and look at it and just take it at face value and be like, oh, that's what I want. Because you don't know what they had to do in order to get what they got. Start creating your own life, your own reality, and stop living for the image. Stop trying to make something look beautiful on the outside when it's destroyed on the inside. Just like this apartment, trash as fuck on the outside, look crazy as hell, but on the inside, it's beautiful. And that's how you should be. No, it's not. Don't be trash on the outside. That's not cute. But it's okay to look beautiful. It's okay to dress up and do whatever it is you love. If you like wearing wigs and eyelashes and all that, that's your prerogative. I ain't judging you. But for me, I'm chilling. Like, I'm cool with my box. And I'm cool with not having to wear makeup every day. That's not who I am. I'm not going to put makeup on and pretend to be something that I'm not. Granted, I love makeup. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking at my makeup table right now. But it's not something that I want to do every day. And I'm not saying that people who wear makeup every day are not being authentic or anything like that. I have plenty of makeup artist friends, and I wanted to be a makeup artist at some point and all that stuff. But I'm talking about hiding yourself. Don't hide who you are. It's okay that you have imperfections. It's okay that you don't feel comfortable with yourself, but try to love yourself enough the way you are. No matter what that comes with. We all have cracks. We all have scars. We all have burns, internally or externally. But try to see the beauty in those things, because they're what made you. At least for me. My scars, my hurts, they're all why I am where I am and why I'm peaceful. Because I chose to go through them. I chose to overcome them and not sit in them. And I'm not saying that depression isn't real. I've been through depression a few times, but at some point I had to go within and say, what's causing this? 2020 was one of the hardest years in my entire life because I was forced to sit in my house and think about me. No job, no nothing. My wife was always at work, so I was sitting in the house, and all I could do was sit in the house and heal. And it was hard as shit, but it was the best thing that I could have done for myself. I found so much shit down in there, so much stuff buried in the background. Please stop burying your pain. Please stop burying your emotions. If you are hurt by something or angry, I'm not telling you to be positive all the time. That's bullshit. But I used to say that, but now I realize that's not reality. But take the initiative to figure out what's causing it and change it. I'm gonna go in detail, later in my channel as far as everything that I'm talking about. I kind of just wanted to get the feel of this and see where I was gonna go with it. I have all these notes and all this stuff, but I think we'll see how it goes. But I think I'm done for now. That was my first video, and if you like what I'm trying to do, please like, sub, and subscribe, and I'll be back. Have a beautiful day.